You saw that Alec Baldwin's written a new book. It's coming out this fall, right? It's on how to behave and how to survive a divorce. Yeah, no, he really did. Swear to you. Swear to you. One of the chapters is like, you know, how to make sure the kids are okay. And I mean, it's insane.
It's going to sell well. It's going to sell well.
No, it will be. No, it'll be a huge seller. Voicemail heard around the world. Alec Baldwin has berated his 11-year-old daughter for missing an appointed phone call. I actually heard people say, well, that wasn't that bad. Are you out of your mind? TMZ.com got the audio. And in case you've been living under a rock for the past few days, here it is.
You don't have the brains or the decency as a human being. I don't give a damn that you're 12 years old or 11 years old or that you're a child. I am going to get on a plane, and I'm going to come out there for the day, and I'm going to straighten your ass out when I see you. So you better be ready Friday, the 20th, to meet with me. So I'm going to let you know just how I feel about what a rude little pig you really are. You are a rude, thoughtless little pig, okay?
Can you even imagine saying that to your daughter? Your son? I don't care if they're 40. I can't imagine. And now he's got this book out, I believe released by the same people who wrote How to Live a Long, Healthy, Drug-Free Life by Anna Nicole Smith. No, really? Come on, really? I mean, it would be funnier if Howard K. Stern wouldn't sue me on that joke. But now, how is the Baldwin situation going to play out? Celebrity attorney Jeffrey Steinberger is here. And Jeffrey, it's not true that you've seen worse than this, is it? Have you really seen worse than this?
Glenn, I got to tell you, this is not Baldwin's shining hour in parenting. I can tell you that.
No, I know that, but I mean, please tell me this is what? I
got to tell you that, you know, I have this, and it's divorce is a hostile and hot environment. And 99%, as much as you don't want to hear this, 99.8% of my clients, both celebrity and non-celebrity clients, together, have said galactically more stupid things than this.
Not to their kids, to an 11-year-old girl. Who does that?
Glenn, it's insensitive, it's a tirade, it's a temper tantrum, but this is a heated environment. This is hostile.
I gotta tell you, this is anger management comes to mind. Anger management comes to mind. I mean, can you imagine? I mean, you think that, what's his name, Mel Gibson needs some anger management classes. This guy needs serious rehab. Something's going on here. If you call your daughter a thoughtless pig over and over again.
Well, you know, the thoughtless pig thing could have been the fact that he's trying to get back in the ball game and just trying to be a dad again. Yes, he's insensitive. Right. Yes, it was a tirade. Yes, it was angry. You know, you're going to cry, I'm going to give you something to cry about. It's in that same kind of mode. This is the kind of thing that makes parents in a divorce heated, hostile, emotional, and they take it out on the wrong person.
Well,
and Ireland here was not the person that should have got his wrath. Yes, I agree with that, and he needs anger management. But it doesn't need to lose the custody of his child. What I think was going on was he was trying to tell Ireland, these are still certain rules, daddy's still home, there's certain rules that have to be followed, and I'm telling you those rules, even though we're in a hard position with me and your mom.
I got to tell you, he's lost his daughter for all time. I don't think there's ever any recovery for something like that. And I'm not saying that he should necessarily lose the custody of his child just because I hear she's not that much better. I don't know these two, but I hear she's an absolute nightmare as well. I mean, just look at this. She had to be the one who released this. I mean, unless somebody's tapping into her phone lines and stealing her phone messages, she had to be the one releasing this. How is this helpful at all? Will it affect the court case?
Well, I got to tell you, what she did was insulting to the court, not to the child, but insulting to the court. And the court will act on that.
Wait. In what way?
Well, because if they have a contempt order and they have an order that seals these records and makes sure that nobody discloses these things and that these two people shouldn't be disclosing any personal information about each other to the press or the media, it's a contempt of the court. And the court will sanction her in means of fines and means of other kinds of methods, but not interfering with the custody of the child. The custody of the child and the best interest of the child are super sanct here. This is where the court comes in and says, we're not going to get in the middle of your game that you're playing with your husband and involve your child like that. We're going to look to the best interest of your kid, and we're going to protect that kid. And if you guys want to battle it out and do bad things to your kid or emotionally upsetting things or go off the wall or be galactically stupid, that's fine. We don't get into that.
Okay.
We're going to make this so that it has an end proceeding where the kid's going to be okay.
Any consequence at all then, just other than we're not going to play that game? Any consequence for either side?
Not any serious consequence that is going to, no consequence whatsoever that's going to affect the custody between the mother and the father.
Unfortunately,
it's
all the
going to have
consequences
a consequence between fine.
Yeah, all the consequences are with the kid. Jeffrey, thanks a lot. We'll be back. Final thought in just a minute.